The most effective diet is one you can stick to. Hey guys, are you looking for ways to lose weight fast without any cardio? Wow, clickbait. In today's video, what? Go away! Ano ba? Nagbibideo ko. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about how I personally lost 50 pounds, 25 kilograms, and 10% body fat in 6 months. Let's go! Hey YouTube, thank you for dropping by. It's just Chris here, and welcome to the vlog where I talk about lifestyle, finances, and wellness in a practical way. And maybe some random vlogs as well. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe for more content about tips and tricks for everyday living. And help us please the magical YouTube algorithm by giving this video a thumbs up. Warning, I am not a medical professional. So what I'm gonna talk about today might not suit everyone watching. When I started this way of life, I was very lucky to have the guidance of a doctor. If you wanna try any of the things I talk about in today's video, please consult a doctor first. Okay, so let's hop into it. Story time! So around last year, I found myself at my heaviest weight ever in my life. Look at that guy! Look at this guy! I was at around 220 pounds or about close to 100 kilograms. And I was also close to 30% body fat. Yikes. I was getting heavy, I didn't look good, I didn't feel good, and my clothes were getting tight. Tight? No, just tight. So all of these reasons, wanting to look better, wanting to feel better, and not wanting to spend money on new clothes, made me want to turn things around and take control over my weight. Now I had lost weight before in college. A long time ago. Like most of us probably have. And our stories are pretty much the same. I would count my calories, I would prepare my meals, I would track everything on a fitness app, and do cardio almost every day. And luckily for me back then, it worked. With all the effort I put in, I was able to reach my goal weight. But I was always hungry. So hungry! And eventually I would fall off the diet, I would binge eat, and go back to my normal eating habits, which would then result to me gaining back the weight I had just lost. Hit the thumbs up if this has ever happened to you. So there I was, searching for a way to lose fat and lose weight and hopefully keep it off.
Preferably without cardio.
Until finally, that's when I discovered one way to lose weight and lose fat without any cardio. So that's when I started to follow a low carb lifestyle. Now I know what you're saying. You know what? I'm a low carb life also eh. I only eat half price per meal. Or, oh, you know, I skip the soft drinks and just drink fresh fruit juice. Don't worry, I was the same way too. I thought that cutting back on carbs would be enough. But it wasn't. But after consulting and researching, I found out that being low carb actually meant restricting your intake of carbohydrates to about 20 to 50 grams of net carbs per day.
What?
Yeah, it was tough, but it seemed worth it. So after checking with my doctor, who's also my sister, I was on my way to start a low carb life. The first thing I did was eliminate all sources of carbs in my house and in my diet.
Is rice a carb?
Yes.
Bread?
Yes.
Chips?
Yes.
Flour? Sugar?
Oh yeah.
Fruits?
It is.
Chocolate?
Yes.
Is butter a carb?
Actually, no. So I stuck to eating leafy vegetables like cabbage or lettuce and avoided starchy ones like potatoes or yams. I also filled up on meat and protein like fish, chicken, beef, and pork. I would have moderate amounts of fat in my diet coming from the animal fat in the meats I ate or coming from small amount of nuts. And obviously no sweets, no sugar, no fruits, no desserts.
Best efforts.
So at first, obviously, it was super hard to follow this diet or this lifestyle, as you can imagine. I mean, think about it. I've spent over 20 years of my life having carbs, having sugar, having sweets. So my body's been pretty much used to having them. And of course, I experienced my own share of carb or sugar withdrawal, both physically and mentally, for about a week. And the cravings were intense. But with a lot of water, electrolytes, and the willpower to stay on my diet, it became a bit easier after the first week or two. And the results were amazing. In the first week, I lost about 3 pounds.
Mostly water weight, but still good enough.
And in the first month, I lost 15 pounds and 2% body fat. I began feeling better about myself. I began feeling good about myself. And my clothes started to fit better. No need to buy new clothes. So after around 6 months, I had lost a total of 50 pounds and around 10% body fat. And all throughout this diet, I only had a pretty light weightlifting routine. Maybe around 1 or 2 times a week. And absolutely no cardio. In fact, it was actually going so well that I didn't want to give it up. And here I am today, about a year and a half later, still living the low carb life. So a quick explanation of why this low carb lifestyle or this low carb diet works for me and for a lot of other people is because by eliminating carbs and focusing on protein, vegetables, and fat, your body can be satiated for longer. Meaning you're fuller for longer, you don't get as hungry, and you don't get hungry that often. I understand there might be a lot of physiological mechanisms at work here, and I might go into greater detail in a future video. Let me know if you want me to. How do you not eat carbs? What? No dessert? Now along the way, I've discovered some tips, tricks, and hacks to enjoy myself on a low carb lifestyle, including low carb sweeteners, low carb desserts, and even low carb cocktails. But again, these might be topics for another video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make videos about these topics. So that is it, how I lost fat without doing any cardio. Comment down below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see more content about the ketogenic diet, a low carb lifestyle, intermittent fasting, and extended fasting. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content about tips and tricks for everyday living. See ya! And just one more thing, thank you so much for the 40 subscribers who have subscribed to the channel. Hope you guys like the content. And just a shout out to Sir Vince Anticoya, Mr. Kip Aguirre, and Mr. Dan Abrahina.
Hello.
Okay, that's really it. See you guys next time.